Say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. All right, let's give a hand. Happy they want the birthday. She wants to hold the song. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
I said that, and let me blow this out.
So,
Yeah.
so
And I realized that he wasn't trying to change. He was just finding better ways to lie.
okay.
And then that's when I start two-piecing. Because now I feel like,
I love when people see. I like that. I know this is your show,
No,
and I need to stay in my lane. But she said two-piecing.
mhm.
I need to break down what two-piecing. I know, but I need to for the people in the back of the room.
Yeah.
Sometimes I two-piece you. What is a
Yeah.
two-piece?
So two pieces when
And we
I
ain't talking about chicken.
hit you. I hit you.
We ain't at Popeyes. We in churches.
Yeah.
We ain't at.
Not the good crunchy
French's.
kind.
What is a two-piece?
A two-piece is when I ball up my fist.
Mhm.
And that's not a physical fist.
My real fist.
Okay.
A physical fist.
So
When I ball up my
was
fist.
you in a relationship with a male or a female?
Oh,
A man.
a man.
And you balled up your fist?
And you
And
play.
you
You play with me.
Yeah. I balled up my fist.
well,
Now let me add
Let me
this.
back up to y'all. Tell y'all right now. The Tasteful
Tasteful
Toxic show does not.
advocate
for physical
violence.
domestic violence.
Wait.
You got more?
I have more.
Okay.
Man, you so looking good.
All right.
You know, a lot of times we women, first of all, them women just brush past.
Mhm.
When they got, I ain't brushing past nothing.
Okay.
Ah.
All right. Versace got you intrigued.
We're gonna have to make this show fast. I don't know what's going on over here.
Yeah. You're gonna miss the brunch in a minute. You keep that up.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yes. As a pastor, you program. You program to be tasteful.
But sometimes y'all lose y'all cool.
Yeah, you want to be
with the members
toxic.
time.
Yeah, but sometimes even in the pulpit, you
got to
can be
deal with it.
toxic while you're being tasteful, because you got to tell some people some things, in a very aggressive. Sometimes it has to be aggressive in your preaching, I guess, should I say? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So tell the people how you can be.
Sometimes, even when you deal with people being corrupt or sin, you have, and that's toxic.
Mm-hmm.
But some people you just can't go straight at them.
Right.
So you got to be very tasteful. Like, brother, you shouldn't do that.
So don't we all have to deal with things in our own terms at times?
But you're not dealing with it sometimes.
Wait. See, now you're being anxious again. That's what I mean, right? And being anxious.
Why I got to be anxious? Why I got to be anxious?
I don't know why you got to be anxious. We're going to settle down.
No. That goes Anna. You remember the last show when he told us he gonna tell us when we had permission to talk or do whatever? This Negro gonna tell me.
No.
He gonna tell me settle down. Brother Carter, you never tell a grown woman.
Wait.
You don't say settle down, baby.
What is anxiousness?
You don't say settle down. See, you done already done that. Triggered anxiety,
Fear.
Oh no.
and you understand when you say to someone settle down, a grown person.
I didn't tell you to shut up.
But that's the same thing.
I would say that they have not got miserable enough
Yes.
carrying that around to need to change yet.
Mhm.
And that's we respond to pain.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we will keep doing what we do until we get so uncomfortable that we have to change. That's just a human condition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I will carry a grudge until it gets so heavy that I have to put it down,
I can't.
and then I can change.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, like being able to put down a grudge starts with me learning how to accept who I am and forgive me for all of the things that make me, not who I want to be. And eventually, slowly over time, learning to love myself enough that I don't want to injure myself by carrying that stuff around anymore.
Wow.
And that takes time. That is definitely not a fast process.
Right.
It wasn't for me.
Absolutely.
And I'm still going with that. I'll probably be working on that.
Oh yeah, I think most of us will be working on it till we die. Yeah. But that means you cut the jujus, the good parts out.
What you mean the jujus? You mean like the clippings?
Yeah, I mean that if you're being celibate, don't that mean you gotta do some snipping or something like that?
What are you talking about, baby?
I don't know. Hell, I don't know nothing about being no celibate.
Celibate. Well, wait. First of all, we trying to understand.
Celibate. I'm trying to.
Okay, so we trying to understand what you cutting.
The things that give you the thing that give you the
That's a hysterectomy.
My husband's literally thinking that you got to go to the doctor, and the doctor got to cut something out.
You got to cut the desires out.
You got to go to the doctor Jesus and allow him to cut some stuff out of you.
I just love the honesty. I love you. I love your personality, Brother Carter. What you guys are doing is amazing. And I just want to thank y'all, honestly, for giving me the chance to be here. And it just feels like I was always meant to be here today or something, you know. It just feels so comfortable, so fun, and so nice, and so genuine that it feels like, I don't know, it feels
You're
so
at
natural.
home.
Yes, it feels like I'm at home.
Well, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And
When you're in a relationship, and this is for me, when I was in a relationship, it got sticky, right? There was never, intercourse.
That's what orgasms will do, get sticky.
Brother Carter, you can't take him nowhere. I thought we were talking about abstinence.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get it back over here.
We gotta rewind.
I had so many emotions and so much fear going on that I couldn't lose. I had to get to the finish line.
That fear, like, it can drive you or it can stifle you.
Yes.
And that's a choice that you have to make.
And I had to make that choice was I'm going to, and then nothing here. I don't care how many people were lined up with me. I was the best and I was going to get to the end. And that's what, wow. Ooh, y'all just had a breakthrough on
okay.
Yeah, I think
Tasteful and Toxic.
Up to you to kind of rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you get these different opportunities in life where you can take it or you can let it pass you by. And like, it's up to you to decide what you want to do.
And I wanted, wow, that was a breakthrough from
Okay, I'm glad you got your breakthrough. So anyway,
And next,
back to other news. Oh man, huh? You done went toxic on me.
It was quick.
There are a lot of relationships out there today that they call it going. What they call it?
Abigail, we calling on you. What they call it? Help him out.
She needs more context.
Yeah.
Going steady.
No, not steady.
They
you talking about
When they're sharing.
like you have
Situationships.
Yeah.
That's one word.
What do you mean, Sharon?
Well,
Like,
what is,
are you talking about like people who are dating more than one person? That's like
Polygamy?
polyamory. Polygamy is different.
No.
let's
Yeah,
be
but I'm looking for another word. They have these relationships of both the husband and the wife.
Swinging.
But swinging. That's the one I'm looking for. There it is right there.
baby, do you want to have this conversation? Because I have some real feelings
and
about that.
That's the one. That's the one. Thank you, Jennifer Barnes. I know I love you for a reason or two.
It might be for swinging.
Can you please play the disclosure? I am not a swinger.
But, so you're taking the word reactive and making it passionate.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so do you? Okay.
Passionate people.
That's a little toxic too.
Help me out here, Steve.
That's toxic too. This is a little
I
toxic.
knew I was going to be toxic today. Y'all talk about reactions versus I don't even know who rational means. I never rationed a day in my life. No.
You're just a reactive person.
Yup.
See, I done been reactive to the point where I done got in trouble.
Yes.
Because you know people for $15.
I used to be the $15. All my life. I grew up.
All my life I had to fight.
Listen, I kill them dead before I let them beat me.
Hop on, that's the last.
But anyway, he come out of the room into the room and he wants to tell me how to cut an onion. That ain't the way my mama cut the onion. He caught me that day. He caught me that day, y'all. And what I told him, well, baby, this is the way I cut it. If you like the way your mama cut it, go on home to your mama house.
Home to your mama
I
house.
sure did. Didn't I say that, baby?
Yeah, I didn't tell you how to cut an onion no more.
It sure did. I cut my onion the way I cut my onion.
Yeah.
So
you said
at that time,
to say
I
what?
said that at that time,
You went from tasteful to toxic.
very toxic. But yesterday,
That's how thin the line is.
The line
it's
is
telling
that
you to
thin.
don't cut the onion like
no,
that.
that's comparing me to your mama. Your mama is your
Oh.
mama,
Oh.
and I'm your wife.
Oh my.
There you go.
Oh my. I have
Sip on
nothing to
that.
say on that.
Okay then. So husbands that's out there trying to make your wife be your mama, you need to work on that.
You just happen to be very blessed and fortunate to have met me at a young age and took all of my youth. That's what I want to get to. I want to get to this place where we can just be open and honest
Yes.
about what we're doing in a relationship. And when you, like you say, when you got to go in the bedroom or go outside, talk on the phone when you know, when it give me a mixed signal.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
And people
so-
know what they be
They
doing.
know
Yeah.
exactly what they're
Yeah.
doing. And let's just talk about, if you don't mind, because
But
when
we-
because she said trauma, healing from trauma,
Okay.
past trauma.
Lord
You-
have mercy. Gail, I didn't mean for the show to keep
So
going like
when you think about it, and
because I know you naturally want to be toxic.
Hey,
So
he already
I
knows
wanna-
what you're thinking.
I want you to be tasteful. And your lips look so beautiful over there. You know?
Yeah, wrap it up.
Okay.
So, what's a taste?
Brother Carter had upset me because I love him so much.
And,
And so
what
I
we
threw
do
my-
on Tasteful
so he-
Toxic.
I
We
threw
don't
a
care
radio.
about throwing our dirty laundry out there for
That's
y'all.
because
to
we're
hear.
gonna help somebody.
But
So-
go
It's
in the
continue.
past.
So
Yes.
I thought it started off with he had this radio. It's like a boom box back in the day.
Okay.
He loved it so much. I cut it up. I threw it over the thing. That didn't work. Okay. So the next
As you
time,
should.
the next time was he did another something. So I had keys to the car. I got that car because that car was parked somewhere it didn't have no business being. Let me tell y'all about me. This is why you know you have been delivered and God.
This when you know she's very toxic.
No, I was. Okay, so I got that car.
You brought out the toxicity,
I
Brother
got that
Carter.
car. My girlfriend, that's why you got to watch certain people that you call your girlfriend. So they're going to take you to the scene of the crime just to break you down because they have another agenda. But they took me to the scene of the crime and I moved accordingly. So he was doing something he had no business. I had the keys, so I got the car. I drove the car out to the beach. I put sand all in the car. I left the car. I go back to my house and I get a call from my parents saying, where are you? Where my car? But anyway, we're going to move on. Then the next time.
No, you throwed it out there. Tell the rest of it. Tell what your mom and daddy said about you.
Oh, well, you tell them because you put it out. They say, what is wrong with you? Are you in the drugs? What's wrong with you, girl? You don't do that. Right.
And it's so glad you brought that point up because it's so difficult to correct people these days. People get so,
in their field.
They get in their feeling. And I told a young man in Galveston, I was driving in Galveston some years back, and little boy crossing the street, and I said, I rolled my window down. I said, hey man, don't you see this car coming down the street? You just jumping all in the middle of the street like that, man. You don't do nothing like that. And the little boy pulled his shirt up on me and said, what you say, old man? I said, I ain't said nothing, young brother.
He was coming my way.
The opposite way.
And I looked behind me to see if anybody, nobody was behind me. So I'm like, is he approaching me? Oh my God.
yeah.
And then I caught I have on a bathing suit.
Yeah.
So obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Let me make sure.
And
the finger pointing.
Yes.
I mean, it come back at me.
No, more.
One go at you, one go up to heaven, and three come back to me. This show is called Tasteful and Toxic. And so there is a tastefulness to compromise, and there can also be a toxicity 2.
You actually said it right that time.
Compromise. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Stephanie taught me the proper way to say it.
But I kind of miss toxicity.
No.
No.
No. We're gonna leave that alone. Stephanie said, "Now you finna make me say it the wrong way. Don't do that." Yeah, because the last son of a gun tried to put his foot up in there and on the.
Baby, I was 12.
I know it. I like throwed his ass over the balcony.
I was in my teens, y'all. I was literally in my teens.
Yeah.
He literally did try to throw him over the balcony.
That's how long y'all have been together?
Yes, literally.
Oh my God.
I was 19 years old.
I don't even remember
Yeah.
nobody
I
from
was
when I was
19.
She had a nice little old
Don't
apartment.
nobody
I did. He had pissed me
last year
off.
count.
And
She had a nice little apartment over there. You know,
we had broke up
wasn't-
once
I
again.
wasn't
So-
paying no bills over there or nothing. But
But
that was
still.
still my house.
Still, it was the principle.
And when I knock on the door,
That's why you got to be careful.
then I come in and he's sitting over there with his feet up. If you don't get your goddamn clothes on,
That's how you grabbed him up, Brother Carter?
Brother Carter was about to throw that boy over that balcony.
No, he don't do it, baby. Don't do it.
And you were just in there
Yeah.
screaming.
But anyway,
You better lock it down.
yeah, that was in my.
You understand?
You better lock it
Stop
down.
playing with me.
That-
But somebody took my food off my plate. Like I made some
Baby, I
bacon.
got a
And
pet peeve. Don't mess
they
with my
took my
food.
bacon. I left my bacon in the oven a little bit longer, and they already had their
You
food.
hit him with a fork?
And I took with my hand. They took the bacon off my plate as I was walking by them. And I remember my response was like, oh, I screamed and I stomped my foot, and then I just hit them.
I really do know I was that person that looked at the person
Mhm.
before I had the relationship.
Mhm.
And so many Christians, they do so much out of just, this is the way, even down to speaking about the word prayer. It's so, what's the word I'm looking
Repetitive.
repetitive that they don't even realize
What they're
what they're
Mhm.
saying.
Yeah.
So
It's a
religious.
practice.
It's just, you're just sitting here and you're just saying words,
Mm-hmm.
but where is the heart behind it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you even see God
where's the
anymore?
spirit of God behind it?
Yes.
Why are you letting this other spirit operate versus the Holy Spirit?
And when people get so caught up in it, because they're so religious, they are like, okay, they're saying the word, so they're getting part of the word that's in line with God's word, but they're
Mhm.
unwilling to call out that other part that has nothing to do with
Mhm.
God. That's all that flesh.
Mhm.
And so what they're doing is they're making excuses for that flesh, and then they're saying, but it is God, but they sure can pray.
Mhm.
Mhm.
No,
Mhm.
they don't remove God
And
out of it.
that's
It's
why-
repetition that's
Yeah.
That's why
going on.
God said he gonna do. What does the scripture say when he was like, "You gonna come before me saying, Lord, Lord," and he's gonna say, "Get away,
Get away from me.
because I never
Depart.
knew you." Yeah,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
depart from me.
Yes.
You know, you workers of iniquity. And he
Mhm.
was talking to people who were casting out demons.
Come
He wasn't
on.
talking to the worldly people. He
Come
was talking about the
on.
people who was calling his name, casting out demons, all
Mhm.
kinds of. He
Did
was
not
talking
call
to
out
them.
demons in your name.
Yes.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, he was talking to them. So you
Mhm.
know how deep in religion they were.
Yes.
He was saying for them to get away
Get
from
away
him. So what you think he's saying?
Mhm. Wow.
I'm sorry.
I know. I'm like,
y'all
That's my
speaking.
I just
Any other
want to
topic,
say
I'ma be
to the
quiet.
I'm
Real
gonna say
quiet
to
with
the
this.
audience out there, this is more toxic than tasteful today.